How now, brown cow? So Trump said he was going to disappear. We got to add that cipher. And we will get into June 20th. June 20th is the date that was the biggest for me last month, which was May 14th. And we'll go over that. So it is the day right before the summer solstice. And are we starting to get it? Well,
they are what they do.
Let's get to it.
They make more money than the drug companies. In all fairness, at least the drug companies have to produce a product. It has to be a good product. But the middlemen.
Commentary, fair use for educational purposes. Did y'all see how I got that copyright strike? Just on, now you're not supposed to play more than 7 seconds of music. And because that riff lasted so long, they snagged me.
Well, the rebate that I'm doing cuts out the middlemen and it reduces costs, and the money goes back to the people purchasing the drugs.
That's motive right there to kill you, Mr. President.
So I have a lot of enemies out there. This may be the last time you'll see me for a while.
Ooh. So the Antichrist disappears and comes back. So he says, last time you'll see me for
a lot of very, very rich enemies.
A while.
But they are not happy with what I'm doing.
So you get the idea. So we can 86 that. Get it? 86. Because when did he make that speech? That was at Whirlpool. Donald Trump Whirlpool speech, August 6, 2020. August 6, 2020. August 6, 2020. August 6, 2020. All four of them. August 6, 2020. Rev.com, August 6, 2020. Get the idea? Live at 3:15. 30 minutes in would have been 3:45. So 86. He's speaking about his 86th. Of course, yesterday we saw how he 86 the 88. 137th progression lands on June 19th. And of course, nothing happened. Donald Trump speech transcript, August 6th. So the old Whirlpool speech, 703 days. It lands on July 10th is our next progression for that. And so I have a lot of enemies out there, and y'all got to hear that. Michael's got a prep. I want to see if we've got, there's your 703. I want to see if we've got any comments. Hang on. Hey, Michael, let me know in the comments that it's the, it's not called the I Have a Dream speech. It's the mountaintop speech. My brain, I guess, thought it was one of the same. So thank you, Michael, for straightening that out. Now that was on a comment. That was on a comment. That might be our only comment. But thank you, Michael, for letting everybody know that. Michael keeps us straight for show. All right, so here we go. Michael says for July 11th, I have the following on that date. Albert Pike birth linked. Silence of the Lambs release linked. Trump's 313 federal emergency declaration linked. Assassination of Garfield 188-1. All linked. All on 7/11 or 11/7, right? The Bible verse of rising out of the pit. So, yeah, good stuff. Let's see what I need to log there. All right, so it's 8:51. I think if you include both days, it'll go to the 11th, which you can use either or. Yep. Okay, so that's how that's done. Because I had it logged in on July 12th. Everything on my log sheet is not. There we go, July 12th. So Yep. Hang on just a second. Garfield in the year with 88 in the middle right there. And of course, they had 86 in the middle of this last or this Juneteenth. It was 1861 or something like that. So 51430. And that also hits for me on July 12th. And you can call that also July 11th if you include both days. I'm saying that right. Yes. So I've got them both logged in. They're kind of in the same slot. Thank you, Michael, for that. So we're now tracking that. I've got the and sign there. And very interesting. Very interesting. All right. All right. And the way I logged it was when USA was locked down and the 88 assassinated Garfield. All right. Good stuff. All right. So let's move to the original Joe Biden is supposed to be 80 in November. This picture supposed Biden after he fell on his bike yesterday. Those are not the arms, legs, skin, or anything else from an 80-year-old man. Yeah, I can't agree with you more. The Biden event draws near. Could be. That's a take we can't argue with for sure. Gerald Ford already told us in 1989 that the way that we will get a female president in office will have to be the vice president, and the sitting president will have to die in office. This will be Biden, the female that isn't that at all. That's right. There you go, Miss KH. All right, very good. We don't argue that take either. First thing to notice is that the rally that Trump mistakenly everyone knows that lived through the 9/11 event that you can't possibly make this mistake said on 7/11, rather 9/11 occurred in Buffalo, New York. There was a recent HOAX event on May 14th in Buffalo. 37 days after that is June 20th. It's very interesting. The Trump Buffalo rally. Remember, I was saying 4/18 was my big day, and then June 18th is my big day, and then after that, I'm all over June 20th, and then we start Michael's days. And so, the 20th is upon us. I don't know what he's going to be doing or where he's going to be at. But I've always thought his death would be something very low key, or the staged event to be something very low key, barely filmed, with the same type of thing that you just saw from Michael looking at the arms and legs of the Biden clone, or the Biden, let's call it a body double for sure. The Trump Buffalo rally on 4/18/2016 is linked to 6/23. Also, it's 6 years, 66 days, or 322 weeks, or 74. Jesus, Lucifer, Messiah, months apart. Wow. So all about Buffalo. Okay. And it was in Buffalo where he said 7/11 and not 9/11. So Michael's tying a lot of stuff there. That's good stuff. Anything I need to load in my grid? No. I don't think there's anything for me to load. And that's it for Michael's prep. So Michael, good stuff, really good stuff, championship stuff. So today is the cipher of when I got hit in the right eye by a paper airplane. It is the 185 progression, which I believe is the fifth. It's the fifth. It is the fifth progression. Now it's 4440 hours. And the beauty of the 37 of these progressions we use is 37 is the 12th prime number, and 12 is the number for the church. Well, 12 times that. So the 12 times 37 is 444. Remember, I played for Teamsters 444. I got the picture to prove it. If you ever want to see it, I will dig it out. Remember, I told you 24 was my favorite number growing up. Jesus is 24. 24 with a 42 in the heart of it. And I had 42. I've shown you all that jersey when in high school. I wore 42. And the jersey of me as a kid wearing the 24. I can produce me in a Teamsters 444 jersey. So 440 hours from when I got hit in the right eye by a paper airplane. And that occurred around 2 in the afternoon. Around 2-ish in the afternoon. And so I don't know what he's doing tomorrow at 2-ish. He's back at his golf club, probably. Bedminster, right? I don't know. You'd think he'd play golf in the morning, but who knows? But it's also 266. So you got a 66 in the minutes. You got a 444 in the hours. But yeah, there's that. Let's go to the items also that are the biggest for me of the year of straight 37 progressions without me putting in the 33s from Trump and I's combined number that I've shown you, because that pops again on July 21st. July 21st is the next progression of that. Right there. That's our next one. July 21st. July. You lie. Remember that one? So the guy told Obama, you lie. Was that really about July? Congressman, you lie, Obama. You lie. Was that really about July? Joe Wilson. Joe Wilson said it. Joe Wilson really, was it really all about? Was that really about July? I think it was.
The reforms I'm proposing would not
Commentary, fair use for educational purposes.
apply to those who are here illegally.
Oh. He wants to start laughing. He wants to start laughing. Oh, it's so funny. Let me slow this down for you a little bit. Let's knock some sound off, because it's not like he didn't know it was coming as all this is staged. What's this? What? Let's look at the eyes. That is not the look of shock and awe and terror. Now, Pelosi, nice job. Beautiful. Way. Obama laughing. Sleepy Joe. Oh man, I'm awake now. Hey, gone peoples. July. Anyway, is that what that was about? Was it really about July? I don't know. Juno, No Country for Old Men. There Will Be Blood. I'm still big on this month. And the biggest day of this month left is June 20th, because this was the biggest cipher for me in May. I backed down to the 18th because of the freak show of these 33s that I was showing you, and how it hit on June 18th. But when we just go back to the cipher, this is the biggest day because the Heidi Bowl, which was played on November 17th, which is 11-17 out of Zachariah 11-17. In the Heidi Bowl, it was the Jets playing the Raiders. So it's the right eye patch playing what hit the Twin Trumps. The Jets played the Raiders. Right eye patch. Right eye is utterly dark in Raiders logo. And me getting hit in the right eye on this, there's no bigger cipher to me. This will always be the number one cipher. And the beauty of it is him rising on the third day. We have the December 14th total solar eclipse. So if he goes down the 20th and rises on the third day, that's also the I am the chosen one cipher. And it's the Obama birth certificate cipher. So is it Trump's rebirthing? It's the Godfather release date. It's the Omen release date. It's Batman Begins release date. Hello. Chariots of Fire release date. And it's the cipher of this past total lunar eclipse. So that would be his rising. Born again. Get it? Born again. Born on a total lunar eclipse. Born again on a cipher of a total lunar eclipse. And him going down is also a blood moon total lunar eclipse, and his rising would be on a total lunar eclipse, which I think is pretty important if you can get both of those. Parallax View release date was on Trump's birthday, which was about the Space Needle, a political figure being shot and killed. It is also the cipher of when Trump turned 9/11 months and Israel turned 888 months. Lastly, it is the cipher of the release date of the movie Seven. And we talked about how this opens the book of Revelation. His event, the white horse, that's when you know we're living in a live exercise of living in the book of Revelation in real time. Hey, it's 10:28, y'all. Bill Gates, second wife's birthday, and the Gateway Arch release date in St. Louis, and the Statue of Liberty release date. So 7/2 USA release date 7 days later on the 22nd. So it's one of the release dates for the movie Seven. So now here at 10:28 on 6/19, we are right here at the eve, no pun intended, of the biggest date of the month of June that I think he would go down. The next time we hit that is July 27th, which is the length of iPet Goat at their YouTube site. At Heliofont's YouTube site, the length is 7/27. And what cipher will that be when I got hit in the right eye by a paper airplane? It'll be the 222 cipher. So how big are, and that's when Trump's golf tournament thing's going on too. At Bedminster. The LIV at Bedminster. LIV Bedminster. So July is when that is. No, July, I lied. It's July 27th through the, it's only a 3-day event. So I guess they don't play 4-day events. I don't know how I thought the 27th was going to reach to the 31st. 7 plus 4 is 11, I guess, in my brain. But it doesn't work like that. It's the 28th. You have to count each day, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So it would have been the 28th anyway. So, but I mean, I'll tell you, if June 20th passes, I'll be right over there to July 9th. So we can rise on the July 11th. You know, from the movie 61 movie poster, see previous video or two. And then I'll go right to July 27th. Right to it. And so what is cool with him going down on the 20th or July 27th is that the following day he would be what? He would be dead, right? Before he rises on the 22nd or the 29th. So on that June 20th or July 28th, it's Day of the Dead release date. It's releasing on 6/30 this year. And there's also a total lunar eclipse that hits on the 21st also. So you've got total lunar eclipse 20th, total lunar eclipse 21st, total lunar eclipse 22nd. I can't help but feel that, you know, that 3-day progression is just the strongest for dying and rising. I mean, good grief, I am the chosen one. Or good grief, the total solar eclipse that sat in the middle of the two total solar eclipses, December 14th, 2020, the day of the first pokey poke, the day that Biden was announced officially due to the Electoral College release. What a day that was, December 14th, 2020. What a day to rise, right? Because why? Because I am the chosen one. So, yeah, and Batman Begins, I mean, that's like the Dark Knight Rising. Because he's not really Batman until he rises from the dead. So they throw us off with Dark Knight Rises because it's when he begins is when he's really rising. And the most recent total lunar. So yeah, I just, good grief, this June 20th or July 27th. If he goes down the 20th, what was IPEC Goats 727 about? The next cipher, that's all. Just giving you the cipher. And it is the next 37 cipher. All right, is that everything? We've got comments. Michael definitely corrected me on that. I appreciate that. Don't want to mislead everybody. We got Michael's prep. We did my prep. Telling Truth 3. I don't think we need to. And boy, did we ever go through the 37 chart. Telling Truth 3 is the same video that I just put up, and I don't think there's another one. 886-911 is the AI messing with us. What is that about? Come in. That's tonight's video. Oh, yeah, the AI was messing with us. Of course it was. All right, love y'all.